Hey guys, welcome to Brother Jay's Card Finds. Alright, well, let's just go to a card show today. Allentown South Mall. It said so in the Sports Collectors Digest website list. However, I got there and there was no one there. First time, well, actually not the first time that's happened. It happened in another mall show where I went and there was no one there, and they called and told me it was moved to another location. So I called the number on the listing in the Sports Collectors Digest, and I let the guy a message. I just said, look, I'm here at the mall and there's no show. And he did send me a text back later saying that it was canceled. There was a reason it was canceled. I'm not going to say it on here just because it's his business. He did tell me about it, and he basically sent me a link to, I guess, what his page is for showing when the next show is. And it did show on that page that it was canceled. But, I mean, I don't typically go by that. Like I said, I typically go by Sports Collectors Digest. So, I guess it would have been nice if there's some way they can reach out to them and possibly tell them they canceled it. So, I was in the mood for a card show, had my money out, all that kind of thing. And there was no card show. So, I looked on your Google and all that stuff just to see what the nearest place was that had cards. There were no shows that were close. I would have had to drive an hour and a half or so at least to get to the next closest show. But I was close to Quakertown, and I believe the place is called Ron's Sports Cards. I've been there before. He always has a great selection of stuff. He has a ton of stuff. It's basically overwhelming how much stuff he has. I don't get out there too often, but I'm always finding good deals when I go out there. So I'm going to show you what I bought from him, and I also have kind of a mystery box type deal, even though I'm not a mystery box kind of guy. Obviously, it wasn't much of a mystery box. I was able to go through it before I bought it. I'll show you that at the end. I'm going to show you the cards that I got today. I think most of this stuff is $5. The only thing that wasn't $5 were I got $1 worth of quarter cards. So everything here is $5. This is a Ryan Howard. It's in a ripped up, I guess, team bag. It's the E-Tops. And it's from 2005, which was before I believe he was in the majors. So it's a cool card. I like the E-Tops. They seem to be like they should be fairly rare. I got a couple more cards. I got this because John Jabs has been hoarding these. He bought a box of this set and a pack, I should say, and got about 5 of these, I think, or so. This is the John Van Beesbrook rookie. So I figured $5 I'll get my own. Why not? Here's a Caitlin Clark rookie. I don't know how this rates among her rookies. Probably not that great. But, you know, it's nice to have one. I think it's a good card to have. So, Caitlin Clark rookie for $5. And then I got a couple slabs for $5. Here is a 2001 Upper Deck. Let me see if I can get it so you can see it. David Duval, 8.5. And there it is. This is the back. You got centering is 10. Corners are 8.5. The edges are 7.5. And the surface is 9. So apparently the edges are the issue. This is his rookie card, which is why I chose to get it. So I don't believe he's a Golf Hall of Famer. I'll have to look into it and see if he's even still playing. But it was a $5 slab, so I thought it was pretty good for a golf rookie. And this is a Bowman Heritage David Wright. Very early in David Wright's career. I believe these were like minor league cards. So yeah, that's what I got for. And oh, here's the quarter cards. He had a ton of quarter cards, including he had a whole box of baseball, but it was a 2-row box, so it wasn't that. I mean, I'm saying baseball, I meant golf. He had a 2-row box of golf, which was cool. I went through that. I was hoping for maybe a Mickelson rookie or something like that, because he had a lot of the. I guess these are actually all 2001s. But here's the golf ones I got. John Daly, and I got a Tiger's Tail. I already have all these. This is a repeat, but I figured for a quarter, why not? And then these were in the quarter box. Another 86 Clemens, which I think is a great card. You're going to see that I actually got 2 of them. And then Junior Caminero, Chrome Rookie. So I figured those were good for a quarter. And lastly, I got this box. I'll unveil it with you guys. It was outside. He has tables where everything's $5. And I saw this box, and I saw there was a bunch of cards in it. So everything here was $5. So this is a Sandberg 94 Fleer Ultra. I believe it's an insert. So that's cool. Manny Machado, Fleet Feet. Francisco Lindor, Flashy Feet. I don't know. Not really worth anything to me. There's a Royal Blue Albert Pujols. There's a Royal Blue of Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Here is a Albert Pujols 2021 Greatest Hits. And here is a Tatis 2021 Greatest Hits. Pardon me. Tatis Bowman. And that is a 2023, I believe. Yeah, these are basically worthless. These are like, I think these are from those pop-ups. I'll see if I have any. Don't have any of them. There's 2 Maguires. Probably most of these are, I'm just going to take them out of the top loader and get rid of them. Here is probably the main reason I bought this, because there's a Eric Davis rookie. So, I already have it, but it's cool. I think that helps the value. BGO rookie, of course, I keep those. The Ozzy, I'd probably more likely have it. Here it is, another Mike. Another Roger Clemens 86 Tops. Here's a Paul Gibson rookie with the gold cup. Not grabbing a crotch, though. That was the guy in the background. Turn back the clock, Hank Aaron. That's basically worthless. Nolan Ryan 92. Ozzie Smith. Star sticker. Canseco star sticker. That's actually a pretty good one, I think. I guess it's 87. This says about being a rookie, Alfonso Soriano. I'll see if it's actually a rookie. It's a kind of a subset card. Here is a Mark Gray, Sammy Sosa Metal Fusion Skybox. The Tony Gwynn Dream Team. Don Mattingly, 94 Tops. Mark McGwire, 94 Tops. Manny Ramirez, 94 Tops. 94 Tops, Nolan Ryan. Some more of those Donruss All-Star things. You got Schmidt, you got Ryan, you got Ozzy. Here's a Willie Randolph rookie card. That's pretty good. It looks like it's not in the worst, but not in the bad shape, really. Here's a Ricky Henderson record breaker. Another Manny to add to my huge stack of Manny rookie cards. Here's a Bo Jackson from 92, which I might not have. Don Mattingly. I don't think I have a whole ton of 92s. I have the set, obviously, but Barry Bonds. Chipper Jones prospect card. We got Ricky Henderson. We got Tomei, which I believe is his first Topps card. We got Nolan Ryan record breaker, and we got Cal Ripken. All right, that's it for my trip to the shop. Wasn't too thrilled that show was canceled. I really enjoyed going to that show, but you know, you make do. I was in the area. I figured I'd at least go buy something. So, all right, thanks for watching, guys.